football this way.
Girls and boys are happily playing volleyball. Children are laughing while their parents are relaxing. Summer is the season of sunshine and sand, and summer was me too. But instead of out there, I was trapped by loneliness and cried a lot. Hi everyone, I'm Summer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. A year has passed since I lost mom and dad. The ocean used to be our spot. Now it was just me and the seagulls.
Summer, how long are you going to hide back there? I'm telling my mom you're skipping out on making dinner.
I'd been living with my aunt in Savannah for a year now. She was 15, just 2 years younger than me, but already a spoiled brat because she always got her way. To her, I was just a maid living off her family.
What money? Your parents didn't leave you a single dime.
Pretty clear where that money went, all spent on Savannah's silly wishes.
Ugh, so unfair. Last year we had sushi and a chocolate fountain. Now it's just this tiny cake. Are we poor now?
There, baby. Summer, go get more gifts for her.
When back to school time came, Savannah was busy fussing over her new uniform. So I asked my aunt, will I get a new uniform too? Or maybe books? They glanced at each other, then cracked up laughing like it was the funniest joke ever.
Savannah's school costs a fortune. You're going to the local one, and you better earn your own tuition. No, you're old enough.
So I got a waitressing job at Beach Cafe. Easy work, plus I got to smell the sea every day.
Hey, have we met before?
No, I'm new here.
Huh, weird. You feel familiar.
Is that your pickup line? He just laughed and left with his smoothie. No name, no goodbye, but that flawless face was hard to forget. It didn't take long for him to get annoying though. He came back every day and acted silly too.
Hey, have we met?
You asked me that yesterday too.
Really? Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Lucky for me, I never told you mine. Turned out, his name was Calder. His family owned the resort and the cafe too. Typical rich boy move, I thought, so I ignored him for days. But Calder was stubborn. He'd hang around during every shift, repeating the same stories on loop. Once he asked if I like strawberry smoothies, even though I told him twice I was allergic.
Oh, right, guess I forgot.
That's when I realized Calder wasn't just flirting, he was just repeating himself, like hitting reset every day. Weird, right? One night after closing up, I bumped into Otis, the part-time lifeguard down by the shore. Hey, you know Calder? Otis didn't look surprised. He'd seen Calder stick to me like glue.
He had a bad surfing accident last year. Hit his head pretty hard.
So he's not all there?
Nah, he's not crazy. He's got short-term memory loss. Remember everything from before, but anything new resets overnight.
After that, I couldn't see Calder the same way. He wasn't just some spoiled rich kid. He was a poor guy stuck in a loop. But why did he always remember me? One afternoon, Savannah barged into the cafe with her rich kid crew. She must have been so bored out of her mind that she looked to mess with me. But I was busy working, not playing along.
Bring me the most expensive thing on the menu. Maybe I'll tip you if you're nice.
Right then, Calder showed up and Savannah's whole vibe changed.
Hey handsome, what would you like?
You work here?
If you want me to, then sure.
But I'm here for her.
He stepped past Savannah and headed straight for me. Holy guacamole. It was priceless. Next morning, I walked in for my shift and just about lost it. Savannah was posing by the blender, wearing the cafe uniform.
I got hired. Guess this place couldn't resist a little upgrade.
Nice try. I know exactly what you're doing. She shot me a dirty look, then perked up the second she saw Calder. He looked confused seeing her in the same uniform, but walked straight to me anyway.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
Maybe you do, but she wasn't giving up that easily.
Oops.
Savannah pretended to trip and threw herself right at Calder, but he just stepped aside. She slammed into the floor, legs in the air, head hair dripping with avocado smoothie. Seeing Calder laugh made my face burn. I'd never cared to mess with rich kids before, but he felt like an exception. Calder was charming and warm, and do I know you had somehow turned into this little thing that made me smile every time? One night after closing, he waited for me down by the beach and asked me to have dinner with him. But next thing I knew, I was sitting in an actual helicopter. A real helicopter. This is nuts. I've never—
Just relax, Summer. Look outside.
He pointed out the window, but no way was I about to peek at the pitch-black ocean. The sea was pretty by day, sure, but at night looked like a giant monster pit to me. Then Calder slipped his warm hand over mine. I swear my face went red again, but somehow my panic just melted. Following his finger, I saw it, a small island shaped like a heart, glowing with hundreds of lights.
Beautiful, huh?
It's beyond beautiful. I could feel how much he cared, but it hurt knowing after tonight he'd forget it all. So at dinner, I made him a memory book, just a little notebook, but inside, it held every piece of us.
Thank you, Summer.
That's when he kissed me. Our first real kiss. Warm and deep. After that night, every time he forgot, I could hand him back tiny pieces of his own heart, flipping through that book, like hearing your favorite song by surprise when you didn't even know you'd forgotten. Meanwhile, Savannah was over her hard work era real quick. She got yelled at for making terrible drinks, snapped at a customer, then ripped off her uniform and stormed out mid-shift. Of course, she crawled right back to her spoiled crew, and I was still the main target. Her snarky digs were meant to break me down, but they sounded like background birds now. Not scared Calder will see you acting like this.
So what? I can be the villain. Today, main character. Tomorrow, he won't remember squat anyway.
Then her face shifted like she just cooked up another shady plan. She ignored me, whispered something to her friends. They squealed and disappeared. The next day felt too normal. So normal it felt off. Savannah didn't say a word. My whole shift. Near closing, she leaned in.
The manager is waiting for you at the bungalow. Something about a delivery.
When I squinted at her, she snapped.
Could be something VIP. Who knows? I haven't worked here long enough.
I just shrugged and headed over. Her fake rage was so on brand. The wooden floor creaked as I stepped inside, and before I could even say hello, the door slammed shut. Gosh, I was fast enough to know Savannah had trapped me. Phone gone, no way out. I yelled myself hoarse, but no one came. I waited for her to get bored and open it up herself, but the hours dragged on. I scratched the door, poked every gap in the wall, kicked it. Her dumb prank had gone way too far. I was legit freaking out. When I finally stumbled out, I looked like I just crawled out of a cave. Hands scratched, shoulder bruised, clothes a hot mess.
Summer, where were you? I've been looking everywhere.
Family drama, nothing big.
You gotta get over there now. Calder's at the resort party with Savannah.
What?
She's got your memory book. She told Calder she's been his longtime girlfriend.
And he believed her? Otis looked unsure, like he couldn't trust what he'd seen himself. Through the winding resort paths, I ran like my heart was about to explode. I froze when I spotted them under the party lights, Savannah clinging to Calder's arm like glue.
And we've decided we're going to Europe together this fall.
The crowd burst into cheers. He just stood there, weak smile, eyes glazed. Calder, you clueless fool. Geez, Lord Louise. My whole body screamed in pain just when my heart was pounding. The hardest tears spilled out as I was about to watch them kiss right in front of me. Then Calder paused. His eyes drifted down like he was searching for something, then stopped on me. He frowned, pulled his arm free from Savannah, and stepped off the stage toward me. The crowd went silent, parting like a wave. Standing there, a mess, dirty clothes, tears all over my face. I suddenly felt so small under everyone's stare. Calder must have recognized me. Any second now, he'd come over and ask that question.
I know you. You're the one I've been looking for all this time.
I swear my heart skipped a beat. Then I just threw my arms around him. For a second it was just us, all mushy and warm. Then Calder pulled me up onto the stage with him.
This is Summer. She's the one I love.
No!
Savannah lunged at me, but Otis jumped in, dragging her off while her fancy friend whispered awkwardly and started slipping away. In the end, it was just me and Calder standing there like a freaking movie ending. How you remember me.
A year ago, I saw this tiny girl crying alone, your pretty face all soaked with tears. I couldn't get you out of my head. Every time I surfed, I'd look for you on that beach. Then one day, I slipped off my board. Big crash. And when I saw you crying again, it all came back. You, every bit of you, my Summer.
The next morning, Calder brought me back home, right in time to see Savannah chucking my stuff out the door.
You are never setting foot in my house again.
You took every penny my parents left, and now you're throwing me out?
She's not staying here. Not anymore. We're going abroad together. She's gonna co-own this whole resort with me as my future wife.
Savannah's jaw hit the floor. My aunt turned ghost pale. But we just walked away, leaving all that rotten mess behind. Clutching Calder's hand, I knew for real I was gonna be happy.
Hi, I'm Lorna from Nashville.